Hey everybody, this is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of SurrealNightlife.com, and today we're going to talk all about Crazy Horse 3 bottle service. Alright, so if you're coming to Vegas and you haven't heard of the Crazy Horse is an iconic strip club. It's been around forever. It's changed locations a few times, and now it's landed finally at its new location, which is called the Crazy Horse 3. And it's over by the Mandalay Bay, over by the new Raiders Stadium. In fact, it's literally almost right across the street from the new Raiders Stadium. Great location as far as like easy to get to. It's right off Las Vegas Boulevard, just over the expressway. And they just added a huge new parking lot in the last year, probably in anticipation of the Raiders coming. And they got a beautiful parking lot. They got a valet on the left, regular parking lot on the right. Usually you can find parking pretty easy. If not, you can valet. I don't think there's a charge for the valet. You just got a tip. Yeah, they got a real big circle now to pull in and out, so it's easy to get in and out, and definitely a very convenient strip club to get to. There's just one entry on the right when you walk up, and they check your ID, they go through a little pat down, you gotta go to the door, and you either pay, or if you prepaid with me, you just get right in. The deals that I have at Crazy Horse 3 are really good. It's $40 you pay, and you get 2 drinks, a ride there, and entry. So you definitely want to consider that over the alternative, which is getting your own ride or calling the club. And the two things that would happen if you did that, if you get a ride like in a cab or a Lyft or Uber, you're going to pay $50 at the door, and you're not going to get the free drinks, okay? And you're going to have to pay for the cab and the Lyft or the Uber, okay, which is kind of annoying. So my deal is way better than that. If you call the club, they'll give you a free ride, but you're still going to pay $50 at the door, okay? So I actually have a better deal than if you call the club direct. Okay, hit me up. I'll get you a 2 drinks to ride there and entry, and that's just how it works over there. I have a long-standing relationship with them for like 7-8 years. I'm like their top independent host as far as bringing in business, and they give me a great deal over there, and my customers get treated very well. Okay, because we send a ton of business, a lot of volume. Now, you definitely, you just want to make sure you don't like just go there, okay? Because the limos and the cab drivers are kind of, for lack of a better term, they're kind of thieves out here. They'll steal the rides to get them to the strip club, because the way it works is they get paid by the strip club if they bring people. Okay, so that's why you pay the $50, and they're basically kicking that right back to the cab or limo driver, and you don't get the free drinks. So just make sure you get into the right car when I send a car to pick you up. Okay, it's going to have a CH3 logo on it, and the driver will know your name and number, and so don't get fooled by these limos and taxis and Ubers and Lyft drivers out here, okay? Because it's kind of a cat and mouse game for us. As far as the vehicles go that pick you up, sometimes it's a limo, sometimes it's an Escalade, sometimes it's a Sprinter, sometimes it's a party bus. They have a whole fleet of vehicles. I don't know what they're going to send. You kind of get what you get. Beggars can't be choosers. It is kind of like a free ride, so you just take what you get and you smile and you be happy about it. Sometimes they even send an Uber to pick you up, but at that point you're not paying for the Uber, and you're not paying for the not getting the free drinks, okay? But that's only if like it's a really high demand night type of thing, but that's very rare. Okay, that's very rare. As far as bottle service goes, we have some pretty good deals there. You can get a couple bottles for right around $900 with the tip and tax. I like to do the 2 drink deal and the bottle deal and like a bundle deal for my groups, and that way you get 2 drinks each, you get a bottle and a couple bottles, and you get a ride there and entry. So you have plenty of drinks for you and the girls, and it's really not that expensive to get all that, and it ends up working out to a really nice per person price, and we sell a ton of those, and that's what I would definitely recommend. Now, if you want to get a 1 bottle deal, we can work that too. If it's just a small group, if it's a bigger group, we can work on that too. I did put a link below to my to get a form to fill out. Go ahead and fill that out, and I'll go ahead and get you a quote for the weekend you're coming out here. I'm going to include my cell and my email in the link below. As far as the girls go at Crazy Horse 3, definitely one of the top 3 strip clubs in Vegas, if not the top strip club in Vegas. A lot of the girls work at Rhino, they work at Sapphire, they work at Crazy Horse. It's kind of like a rotation between those 3. Those are your best 3 strip clubs, okay? So the quality is very high at Crazy Horse 3. I think you're going to find a little more maybe Latinas at Crazy Horse 3 than you would at, say, a Rhino or Sapphire. That's just what I've noticed over the years, but at the same time, it's not always like that, okay? But you're gonna get top tier quality girls. Just keep in mind that these girls are professional hustlers. They do this for a living, so you know, if you start getting a little bit intoxicated, they're really good at getting money out of guys. Your typical lap dance is gonna run like 20 bucks. You know, they'll do like, you know, it's like a half a song basically. They say it's a song, but it's about half a song. That's gonna cost you 20 bucks if the girl's on your lap grinding, and then you know, the back room's going to be up in the neighborhood of 200 bucks plus for depending how long you're back in there. Okay, I don't really go into the back room too much. I don't know what the deal is with the back room, if you got to buy alcohol or whatever. Sometimes if you go for a longer time, you got to buy like a champagne bottle or something. It is what it is. Okay, think about you know, a budget before you go in there, and try to stick to your budget and don't go too crazy. You don't want to use the ATM in these strip clubs because they're going to stick you with like a $15 fee, and then if you go get their like club currency, the Crazy Horse $3, they're going to stick you with another 10% fee. So like $100 just turned into $75 without doing anything. Okay, so keep that in mind. You want to bring cash. I wouldn't advise buying the club dollars. Go ahead and just bring real dollars if you can, because you get more for your money. Okay. Other than that, the drink prices are expensive. Drinks are going to run you upwards of 25 bucks a piece. Even beers are expensive as heck. So keep that in mind. You know, you get the 2-drink deal with me from the get-go for the 40 bucks, and that's actually a pretty good deal. It's cheaper than it costs to buy a couple of drinks. But other than that, Crazy Horse 3 is definitely probably my favorite strip club. You know, if I have a choice to go somewhere after the nightclubs, I usually go to Crazy Horse 3. There's a couple reasons why. Number one, the girls are pretty. The atmosphere is very laid back. The girls aren't super aggressive there. They don't bother you the second you walk in. Some of the other strip clubs are kind of like on you right away, and it just annoys me. I like to go in there with a couple friends, a couple girls, have a couple drinks. They have you know, for me being local, they have a little bit of an industry discount. So it's just a nice atmosphere. I have a good time in there. The music's always pretty good. Sometimes they even bring in some like resident guest DJs. Sometimes they bring in some like, you know, like porn star type girls, like celebrity type girls too. So on those bigger theme nights, and with the stadium opening up right across the street, the Raiders Stadium, supposedly they're going to have like 52 events a year there. I would imagine Crazy Horse is going to be probably the hottest place as far as strip clubs go in Vegas going into 2020 here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. If you would give me a like, I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you leave me a comment below if you have any questions. And I'm Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of SurrealNightlife.com, signing out. We'll talk to you later. Bye.